never tried MDMA are very curious what the MDMA experience entails, what it feels like. One of the world's most popular and commonly consumed drugs since it first rose to popularity in the 1980s. I do condone the illegal consumption of MDMA, also called ecstasy, XTC, ME, beans, Molly Mandy, or a slew of other bizarre names, such as disco biscuits. So perhaps if you yourself, yes you, are curious about tasting Molly for yourself, regardless of what I say or what anyone else says, consume disco biscuits. Consume disco biscuits. Consume anywhere from 80 to 130 milligrams. Consume disco biscuits. Consume. You are ready to get on the ride. You will probably notice the first sign of effects within 20 to 60 minutes after ingestion. The first perceptual changes that a lot of people notice can be some restless energy or for some slight anxiety. You might notice that your body feels very tense. Simply stretching your arms and legs out and just stretching really big and wide can feel a lot more pleasurable than it usually does. Disco biscuits. You may even notice that you started yawning as well, but you don't really feel tired. You just have this desire to yawn because your jaw feels rather tight. Symptoms that the MDMA is coming on or not, you begin to notice the next effects start to manifest. You feel like your skin is slightly different. Disco biscuits. If you touch something soft or rub your face on something soft, you may notice that it feels more pleasurable than it usually would. The next change will be a slight shift in vision. Colors and lights can start to appear brighter and more vibrant. Again, it's very slight at this stage. Disco biscuits. You might start feeling more of an urge to communicate. Disco biscuits. The next stop is the washroom, where you proceed to shit your guts out for about 10 minutes. On the other hand, some people will actually feel very nauseous to the point of puking. Instead of feeling energy, you can kind of feel like you're melting away. You just start feeling heavier, looser, and more relaxed. Disco biscuits. The next perceptual shift that happens are light waves of euphoria at this point, a hint of the major euphoria that's about to happen. This can feel like some very gentle waves of pleasure just kind of crashing up against your body, tingling sensations going up and down your feet to your head. Disco biscuits. But not everyone is going to be enjoying themselves at this point. There is a majority of people who are still going to be feeling what we call the come-up anxiety. During the entire come-up stage, I felt a lot of anxiety. I not only felt really nauseous, but I also felt very lightheaded and dizzy, and my heart was thumping so quickly and so strong that I could almost hear it. And I quite honestly had convinced myself that I was probably going to die. I reached a point where I was super panicky, and then it quite literally just like in an instant transitioned into this pure blissful euphoria. Pure blissful euphoria. For some, the The effects can go from very subtle to very intense in an instant. 1 second you're really enjoying yourself, and the next moment you are writhing in pleasure. The peak can be easily described as reaching a point in your life where you just feel 100% complete and just pure contentment. You can feel as though everything in the world is absolutely perfect. Disco Biscuits. Pure blissful euphoria. Disco Biscuits. Disco Biscuits. Pure blissful euphoria. Disco Biscuits. Disco Biscuits. It's as if some magical wizard has come along and waved his magic wand at you, and poof, powerful waves of euphoria. Feel blissful, it feels really good. Feel the euphoria washing up and down the body. Some people find the peak to be very psychedelic. Auditory-wise, music sounds absolutely blissful. Disco Biscuits. If you feel like you're melting, you might feel like you're totally melting.